Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jola Speaks. Thank you for joining me once again today. Today we're going to discuss what I've titled, and it's a continuation of yesterday's episode, which was on God's warnings are in mercy, not threats. Today I say, are you on borrowed time? Are you on borrowed time? So I read Daniel 4 verses 28 to 33, and we'll discuss afterwards. So, all this came upon King Nebuchadnezzar, which is all things that Daniel had explained will happen. At the end of the 12 months, he was walking about the royal palace of Babylon. The king spoke, saying, "Is not this great Babylon that I have built for a royal dwelling by my mighty power and the honor of my majesty?" Like such pride. Oh my God. Wow. While the word was still in the king's mouth, a voice fell from heaven. "King Nebuchadnezzar, to you it is spoken. The kingdom has departed from you, and they shall drive you from men, and your dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make you eat grass like oxen, and 7 times shall pass over you, until you know that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men and gives it to whomever he chooses." Verse 33. That very hour, the word was fulfilled concerning Nebuchadnezzar. He was driven from men and ate grass like oxen. His body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hair had grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like birds' claws. Wow. You see, I have a Bible called the Dick's Bible, and this Bible, and in Dick's Bible, it says, I want to read a part. It says about the kind of disease that this king was suffering. So it says here that the mental disease of Nebuchadnezzar is rare. It is called lycanthropy, from the Greek word locus, wolf, and anthropos, man, because the person imagines himself to be a wolf, bear, or some other animal. And so he was thinking in his mind at that point in time, the same guy that was saying, "I ruled over Babylon. Babylon was built by me." He said, "I have built a royal dwelling by my mighty power and for the honor of my majesty." The same man that said that, the same man that was running after the wolves in the bush, in an hour. You see, but if you look at it, God was so merciful. God gave this guy time. You know, he was literally, that so much, he was on borrowed time. God gave him time. He gave him time. Do this. Like Pharaoh. He gave Pharaoh, even though God hardened Pharaoh's heart, he gave Pharaoh many opportunities. Pharaoh said, "God, they're not going anywhere." Till the one that hit him to this very core happened. Then he changed. You know, it's easier to learn from other experiences. I'm pretty sure this man had heard about Pharaoh, and how God works with, how the 10 places. I'm sure he had heard about it, but he did not care. And you know, this was not the first time they had dreams. He had a dream that God showed him the interpretation. Yeah, I had a dream previously. I thought the dream had previously. He still went and built, a golden image. Like in a golden instance, he put the 3 men that about the golden image into the fire. He had seen God in many ways. He had believed that was God. He did believe. He was indeed sold, but he was still prideful. He was still living in serious level of oppression to people. He was still the man. So yes, he knew of a God. He indeed knew God, But in his mind, all glory still belongs to him, which is what the problem was in this instance. Like, why? And even we felt like God warned him, God gave him a whole year, 12 months to change. He didn't change. Until one day, unexpectedly, he probably woke up thinking, today's the day I glorify myself. And that day was the day it happened. So today I ask you, are you on borrowed time? Are you on borrowed time? We don't usually realize, consequences till they happen. We think, oh, we still have time. It's okay, we have time, don't worry. Till it happens and literally hits us to our very core, then we wake up. But if we just obeyed earlier on, it still will not happen to you and I. No. Or we learn from other people's experiences. It won't happen to you and I. But because of the nature, God help us, human nature, we are so waiting and thinking, oh, there's so much time. What's the big deal? Where did it happen? It happened. Today is a good time to do an audit. What God asking me to do? Have I done them? Have I not done them? Because we don't realize how much opportunity we are missing by not obeying God. We don't realize the consequences of about to happen when not obeying God. You see, if this same king has stopped oppressing people, if this same king had become righteous, there will be no need for him to go mad, because the whole point of it was so that he knows that God is God, that God rules over the kingdom and affairs of men. Full stop. If he had changed his ways, there would have been no need for him to be in the bush with the wild animals. He will have been in that case telling the people of Babylon how God has done this for him, not by glorifying himself. Today I ask, are you on borrowed time? You will know if you're on borrowed time. You will know, because God has been asking you something for a long time, and you're ignoring it. You know that something is coming. Just today, just change. Like I said in the last episode, God's warnings are in mercy, not a threat. It's warning about something. Just change. Don't think of, oh, God is merciful. Just today, don't misuse God's mercy. Don't misuse it. Today, just do as asked to do. Obey him before catastrophe happens, before the consequences of what is warning you about begins to show up and manifest. Because at that point in time, it's probably too late. I'm pretty sure if at the time he ran mad, right, if you had told him, okay, at that point, do you believe now? He'll say yes. But it's too late. Because at that point in time, his mind is not even concurrent. It's not coherent. He's already in that state of mental illness. And so literally, he's thinking like a beast. So he had no even time to even say, oh, actually, maybe I should glorify God now. It was only after the 7th year that his senses came back to him and he glorified God. Again, a strong reminder. If you are in borrowed time, in fact, when I'm in borrowed time, obey what God is asking you to do. But if you are in borrowed time, particularly, whatever God is asking you to do it now, like this minute, like today. As I've heard this podcast, run and do it, because you have no idea how much time you have left. So, thank you for listening to me today, and I pray God gives the strength to do what He's called you to do, and be who He's called you to be. Change your characters, the ways He asks you to change. Maybe God was putting His hand on something, maybe the character flaw, whatever it is, obey. No matter what position one is in, we're all still learning. So allow yourself to learn and assimilate what God has been speaking to you about. So thank you for listening to me today, and God bless you. I love you. I love you too. Bye. Bye.